welcome back to my channel. I know I'm not wearing any makeup and I kind of look like a mess, but what's new? But I don't know, sometimes you just sometimes you just feel like making a video, and right now I just felt like making a video, so I'm gonna make one, okay? I wanted to do like a story time, but none of these stories are like long enough to make one video, so I'm gonna do like a couple mini ones in one, because I think that's fun. So yeah, let's do it. So I'm gonna do some stories about when I've crashed my car, because I've done that a couple times and I'm a fucking mess, so what's new? Disclaimer, I'm actually a good driver now. Or at least I like to think so. So don't be like scared to get in a car with me or whatever, because these were like, oh, I'm so old and wise now, so whatever. First story. Okay, so this one I really like because it's just like iconic. So when I was like 15 years old, or like 15 and a half, I guess, I had my permit, but I didn't have my license. And then me and all my little freshman friends, we wanted to go see The Dark Knight Rises, even though we just saw it like literally 5 minutes before. But for some reason we were like, oh, it's so good. So we like came back to my house and we're like, let's go again. And my mom had friends over and they were like drinking, and then my cousin also lived with us at the time, and he's like he was like 20, mid-20s at the time, and so he was gonna come with us, but he also had been drinking, so he couldn't drive. So he was like, but if he was in the car, then like I could drive, because like I don't know, permit laws or whatever. But yeah, so anyways, I'm like super fucking pumped, like super dope. Like we're going, like when you're young and you go out really late, it's like cool, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, we were going out at like midnight to see fucking Dark Knight Rises for the second time in a row. And my cousin was like with us, and he's like he was cool, so it was like fun. And I'm pumped, and I'm driving my mom's big ass SUV, right? So I literally am like holding in the wheel, and I like swing out and I fucking slam into his car, and he is sitting in the front seat, and he literally fucking jumps out of the car and he's like, Alex, what the fuck did you do? And I'm like just literally just sitting there like, fuck my life, this is so bad. And I was just like literally did not know what to do. I was so fucking scared, and he was so mad. He was like just like outside, he like called his dad, he was like yelling, and I'm like sitting there like trying not to cry because I'm like, fuck, I like smashed my mom. Like imagine like a giant SUV and just like smashing like the like corner of the car, just like boom, right into his car. So that was fun. Good times. Okay, I don't know which stories to tell because I don't want to seem like too bad of a driver. Okay, here's another one. My friend was visiting from out of town and we were going somewhere, and then I'm really bad with directions. So like, okay, it's not that I'm bad with directions. Like when I go on the 15, I don't know, like there's south and north, and like I know which way is which. Like I know 15 south is downtown, I know 15 north is like Escondido. However, when I am put in the position where I have to pick a freeway right then, I like panic and I'm like, fuck, I don't know which one to use. Like I know this way is like that freeway, but for some reason my brain just like cannot handle it. So anyways, I knew where we were going, but I was like north or south, and I always fucking do that. I'm like north or south, north or south, north or south. My friend like didn't answer me or whatever, and she was like on her phone or whatever. Should be paying attention, right? I was like north or south, and she like didn't answer. So I fucking like panicked, and I just like switched lanes and I like sideswiped this car, and it was like a huge truck, like a black truck too, and it was like so tall, so I like couldn't see it. And fuck, that was bad. And I was like, I'm blaming you because you wouldn't fucking give me the directions. Not my fault as the driver, of course. Anyways, okay, another one I thought of actually wasn't me driving, so Cell 5. It was still really funny. Well, not funny, because like, whatever, just listen. So we're at my friend's house, right? And he lives like in the middle of nowhere, like up this like windy hill, like I don't know, he's rich, because he would do these things in high school, like camp outs. So we would like stay at his house and like camp out, whatever, and if you park there you have to park like in the dirt. So we had the camp out, it was fun, whatever. The next morning we like go to leave, right? And my friend is having like a really hard time backing out of the dirt because it's like kind of steep, and it's just like a difficult thing for anyone to do. She's like backing out and it gets stuck. So we're like, fuck. So we're like trying all these methods. We're like, okay, like you get out and push the car, like this happens, like blah 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 blah. Trying all these different things, like nothing's working. So eventually we try to, what do we do? I think, okay, I might be wrong, so like if you watch this video, comment and like correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure what happened is we like put the car in drive and then we try to push it out. Yeah, okay, this is what happened. So we put the car in like neutral actually, and we try to push it out of the thing, and it budged, like it pushed out, and the car just starts rolling down the hill like fucking uncontrollably, like, and we had no idea what to do. But luckily she's like really fucking proactive, and she was like, fuck, and like jumped in the thing and like hit the brake, like running into the car, and like somehow magically, like, I have no idea how she did it, but she fucking did it, and like stopped the car and was like crying, and like it was just like a fucking mess because like literally her car was like rolling down a fucking hill, and it was just like, if I can find a picture, I'll like insert it right here, but it was like really bad. Yeah. Okay, and then the last story I'm gonna tell is my favorite, my personal favorite, because it's really iconic. Okay, so let me set the mood. Let me set the scene. Senior year of high school, about to go to cheer practice because I was a fun cheerleader. And I carpooled with my friend at the time. Well, not that we're not friends, but like, I'm just bad at telling stories, okay? I carpooled with my friend. And this was in the summer, like before school started. Okay, I had this other friend who I was friends with him freshman year, and then he moved to like North or South Carolina or something. I don't know the difference, but he moved, okay? And then senior year, he moved back. So I hadn't seen him in like 2 years, and we were like really good friends freshman year. And I knew he was coming back, but I didn't know I was gonna see him like this day. And I was like, I don't know. We were good friends, so it was like obviously would be exciting, especially if I saw him unknowingly, if that even makes sense. But anyways, so I go to pick up my friend, and I didn't know he was gonna be there. But okay, so I go to pick up my friend, and my other friend that I hadn't seen in like 2 years, right? He comes running out of the house, and I was so like, I was shook, because I was like, it was exciting, you know? Okay, so again, I was driving my mom's SUV, and okay, so my foot was on the brake, but the car was in drive because I thought she was just gonna like jump in the car, we were gonna go to cheer. Little did I know he was gonna be there. So when he ran outside, I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, like screaming his name, and I literally jumped out of the car, didn't put it in park, and we all are just standing there staring at my car. It was like literally like life was like in slow-mo because we're all just sitting there. The car rolls down the hill, and there's like nothing I can fucking do to stop it because it's like literally just rolling, and we're all just like staring like, fuck, what's gonna happen? Like, is it gonna go down? It's like a huge hill, right? I'm like, is it gonna go down the entire hill? Like, what's gonna happen? Luckily, it was padded by the soft cushioning of his car. So it literally like just jabs into his car and just stops, and like we didn't even hug yet because we were like still across, so we're just like staring at each other, and it just so fucking awkward, and it was just like such a bad situation. Like, literally how fucking shitty of a driver can I be right now? Like, I literally just let my fucking car roll down a fucking hill and smash into your car. And then I was like, fuck. I was like, I am so sorry. And it's just like one of those things where I just like fucked up so bad. Like, I'm literally speechless. Like, I didn't know what to do. And another side note, our cheer coaches were like really strict. So like if you're like 2 seconds late to practice, you have to run like 5 miles or something. So we were like not about to do that. And I was like, I'm so sorry, like, I gotta go, like, got a blast to cheer practice, so, you know, we can, like, deal with this later. Oh, and we did, because I had to fucking spend, like, my entire savings account on fixing his car, so, yay, love that. Alright, so that's all the shitty fucking driving stories I have for you today, but, I mean, there's definitely a couple more. I just don't think they're as good, but, you know, I'll let you know if I can rack up any more in the next couple let's say years, because I don't want to get too wild. Make sure you subscribe for new videos every Tuesday because, you know, why not? God, I like, there's nothing I can do to like sell you on this. Like, just fucking do it. I don't know. Okay, whatever. It's fine.
I am running faster. I am running out of sight. Tonight I am starting over. Running at the speed of light. I am running faster. I am running out of sight. Tonight I am starting